My mind is so spectacular. Open up your aperture. You don't like the light that I be shining, bitch, you Dracula. Southern draw vernacular. Flip you like a spatula. Knew that I was built to put this word up on my scapula. I've been on this road so long, my tires bald. I don't wanna text and no, I don't wanna call. Came in this shit running, bitch, I don't know how to crawl. We ain't never folding, I'm holding the highest card. Look, okay, grew up running post routes. Now I'm on the cash route. Better call the plumber, that boy spitting like a bass spout. All these bad women in this club, fuck is you mad about? Word to all my estheticians, boy, I'm about to lash out. Straight from St. John's to the east side. Jigging since the knee high. Watch the way I put on for my state, nigga, yeehaw. Respect and know it retard. Crazy how I made it to the league from the bleach eyes. Boy, my shit hair wrong. Black, rich, and bare arms. Smoking on that yogi, this shit stronger than some bare arms. Goku, I'm in rare form. You cannot prepare for him. When I swing, it's like a carnivore. This shit ain't fair for him. Brought intellect back to this rap shit. You niggas need chapstick. Shit been dry for way too long, and I'm the matchstick. You niggas Nickelodeon me. I'm more like Cap Nick. Cap a nigga, throw him in front of me. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. About to blow like we just lit the fuse. We double dutch into this dough, I get this shit in twos. Push the button, get it started, put that shit in cruise. A little dust up on his heart, I barely get to use. A fool flatters himself, a wise man flatters the fool. Man, I just came to get it started like mechanics with tools. Cause in my hood, if you don't pack a tool, you planning to lose. These young boys deserve Oscars, they be acting a fool. A couple loose screws, but they hammer accurate. Ooh, I know some niggas stuck on drugs and manufacture it too. School of hard knocks, we all got our bachelor's, food. No cap and gowns, but we all had to master. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. I'm lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, leaving my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need a brake light. Say she don't smoke, but she always smoke with me, yeah. Back with Finny, yeah, back up in the ovaries, yeah. All my ops, they stay running like they over easy. Even my masseuses can't just get too close to me, yeah. Shout out to Next. Soon as the ink dry, we count out the checks, yeah. I never flex. I bought up a business, you bought up a section. I'm at the top of my class, yeah. Y'all never learned from your lessons. Skywalker gave me the force, yeah. Turn this into an obsession, yeah. I couldn't wait on the team, cooking shit up with just me run play, yeah. Things never are what they seem, but we know the facts, yeah. Charging that shit to the game, but now I pull up with a battery pack, yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and we can just leave it at that. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Big bro, why they call you big bro? Every time we hit the bank, we deposit zip codes. Well connected with the streets like we out in Skid Row.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, a.k.a. B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button. Y'all come in here to share, subscribe, hit that Cash App as well. $, Slick Rick 1991 Son. $, Slick Rick 1991 Son. If you guys have Cash App, or if you guys want to donate to the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast, your own discretion, you guys can do to our super stickers and super comments that are available. Very simple. Hit that $ symbol right there in the chat box. If you guys be so kind to continue to pull up and show your support to the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast, you guys will not be disappointed, man. Happy Saturday morning to everybody on the West Coast. Happy afternoon to everybody in the Midwest and the East Coast. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody coming in, showing up to this stream, man. We got a game tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. And I want to kind of get up in here and talk to y'all about all the fiasco that's been happening within the last, not 24 hours, but the last 12 hours, man. And I think it's very telling that we actually do this. So, like I said, everybody get it, have a drink, sit back, and they, seat and have a, sit back and actually enjoy what I'm about to say. Let me salute the people inside the in the chat box. Salute to my man Alan NG with the $1.99 donation. Happy New Year, BJ and fam. Appreciate you coming in, my brother. Appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you for showing up, man. Thank you for coming in here like y'all do and continuously donate to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like I said, very important that you continuously donate, show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast to keep the show running at a high capacity and good quality. Thank you. Kiera Howell, appreciate you coming in. Can't wait to listen to the show. Thank you. The realist says salute BJ in chat. Oh boy, LOL. Yes, sir. Get ready to sit back. The realist, appreciate you coming in, bro. Bruce Martle, he said hello, BJ, and everyone. Everybody's coming good. He also said you can get your money back, the realist. He said, yes, sir. The realist all about that money. Maddox Vasile says, BJ, do you still talk to Tom because he's on Showtime stream? We have you guys understand what's going on with that situation. I'm gonna kind of let that just kind of be what it is right now, man. I'm gonna kind of pass off of that right now. But there will be a time to address that. But I want to talk about what the Clippers right now, what's going on. Let's get into it, man. Let's talk about what did happen. I want to speak to y'all about the Clippers and what's going on. We know with the game tonight. Of course, the Clippers right now, they just dropped 2 straight on the road trip, going 1-2 against the San Antonio Spurs and Oklahoma City Thunder. And at this point, I want to talk to y'all about really, in a nutshell, not just how we lost those 2 games, but really how we want to look going into this game tonight. We got 20 people. We should have over 20 likes in here, man. We should have 20 likes up in here right now. So what I want to do is bring up the pregame right here between the Clippers and the Hawks right now. What's going on? The Hawks are 18-17. They lost to the Los Angeles Lakers last night. The Clippers are 19-15. We're the 7th seed in the Western Conference, falling behind the LA Lakers. Which I want to put this out here, man. Us being 19-15 with the Kawhi Leonard not playing any of these games, I would say it's somewhere we need to be. And it's something where, a lot of people thought we were going to be in the play-in and not being competitive, just that and the other, yada, yada. And so as of right now, we are still, right in the playing situation, but we have been as high as the 4th seed this year, right? We have been as high as the 4th seed this season. So I want to talk to y'all a little bit about, the status of Kawhi. I want to talk to y'all about, how everything's been going with the team, how I feel like we've been playing, yada, yada, yada. And I'm going to get people to come in. It's going to be pretty short and sweet to the point. So this game right here against the Hawks will be a game where the Hawks are coming off a back-to-back. However, they are still in the same city, so they did not have to travel out of LA. So I think that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, it's still a back-to-back. They start to play 2 games within 24 hours. While we've had a day off, we've had rest. Guys like James Harden did not play the last game against the OKC Thunder, who he's actually scheduled to play tonight. He will be playing after, sitting out after a sore groin. He will be playing. He'll be active. So, that's a good thing. We have James Harden to come back to. Also, not just James Harden, but Terrence Mann will be back as well. According to LA Clipper beat writer Joey Lynn, he reported that Terrence Mann will be back into the starting lineup, or not the starting lineup. I'm sorry, he'll be back on the on the court after missing, I think 3 weeks, after missing a month with a fractured finger. So as y'all can see right here from Joey Lynn, who's a Clipper beat writer, he said James Harden will play tomorrow after missing 1 game with groin soreness, and also Terrence Mann will also make his return after missing 1 month with a fractured finger. All right, so we get 2 key players back on the court, back at home. After going off that 1-2 road trip, which I kind of expected that to happen, come off a back-to-back, the teams we were playing up against, the circumstances we had, the guys that we had out, the guys that the other team had in, I think it was just telling that we're going to probably go 1-2 on that road trip. So I'll say this, it kind of didn't surprise me what happened, but we do have James Harden back. We do have Terrence Mann back. So that's going to be something where we can actually look forward to. Now, like I said, the Hawks are going to be a team that's going to be coming in, I think, ready to play. However, I'm hearing there's going to be some, injuries, that there's going to be certain people that's not going to be playing as well on that team. But for as right now, their main guys, Trae Young, who else? Jalen Johnson. Let me make sure I got this right. All the people on the Atlanta Hawks team, I want to make sure I got their names correct. I don't even know Miss Scooter, but pretty much their whole roster is going to pretty much be available. Bogdan Bogdanovic, DeAndre Hunter. You got Onwekwu Okwangu. I can't even say his name. I mispronounced his name. Dyson Daniels is going to be available. Clint Capella is going to be available. And, of course, Trae Young is going to be available. So they're going to come in ready to play. They're going to try to get a win. They do have some, good, pieces over there, athletic in size and stuff of that nature. So they're going to be ready to play. So T-Man will be back tonight. Ivica Zubac, for people who do not know, is playing actually injured against the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's not going to be on the injury report list, so I'm pretty sure he's good to go after getting a day off, some rest. Ivica Zubac has been pretty big for us all season with the numbers he's been averaging, being consistent with his field goal percentage shooting, with his points and his rebound contributions. He's been doing what he's supposed to do on the court. So I like what I'm seeing with Ivica Zubac. Now, with that being said, not just that going on, but also, we got pretty much a healthy roster outside of one player, which is PJ Tucker. And we got Kawhi Leonard coming off a game time decision. Now, I want to talk about Kawhi now. So last night, it was reported, somebody texted me, Kawhi Leonard is going to be out. This was literally last night. And, of course, Joey Lynn put this on his social media on X, saying Kawhi Leonard is out for tomorrow's game against the Atlanta Hawks. Now, I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't really surprise me because the person that actually reported was Law Murray, who was a Clipper beat writer, was a friend of the show as well. Speaking upon him saying, like, well, we don't know if he's going to be possibly ready. It's kind of, Kawhi Leonard wants to play, but the Clippers are being, real precaution about it. So according to Kawhi, there hasn't been no setbacks. He wants to play, yada, yada, yada. But my question was, and it's been this whole entire week, why haven't the Clippers announced it? Like he's gonna be available. All you kept hearing was it's a target date. So when I hear the word target, that means it's like, okay, estimation, or this is what they want to do. Well, it comes out, according to last night, Kawhi's camp and Chris Haynes reports that he wants to play, that he's going to, want to get out there and suit up, but it's the team that's being precautioned. Right? So I'm going to let y'all hear what Chris Haynes had to say about Kawhi. He's the one that actually broke the story last night. He's the one that actually, really reported it. An outside NBA insider reported on Kawhi Leonard playing. As y'all know, Chris Haynes, one of the biggest NBA insiders, up there with Shams, Woj, and all those people, man. So I'm going to go ahead and find this, clip real quick. And like I said, continue to like this video. Is going to be a good live today for y'all, man. But Chris Haynes actually reported it last night that Kawhi Leonard wants to be on the court, that his camp is ready for him to play, but it's actually the Clippers are actually trying to be precautionary. So I'm going to let y'all hear what Chris Haynes had to say. I'm going to go ahead and put the screen up real quick. We got 27 people. She have over 27 likes. So, all right, here we go.
Just received word that Los Angeles Clippers superstar Kawhi Leonard is expected to make his season debut tomorrow, Saturday, against the Atlanta Hawks. Kawhi's been out up until this point with that right knee injury. I'm told he's feeling good. He wants to go tomorrow. The Clippers want to be cautious, but the expectation is that Kawhi will make his return Saturday against the Hawks.
All right. So there you have it right there. Chris Haynes reported that Kawhi Leonard was going to be available. That's the plan for the day against the Atlanta Hawks. Joey Lynn reported it last night as well, that he's going to be he's going to be upgraded to questionable. So that's the status right now with Kawhi. He's actually upgraded to questionable for tonight at this point. Now, I'm going to kind of tell y'all what I thought initially, man. I'm like, okay, well, this guy's going to be out. Okay, it is what it is. And then when I hear 2 hours later that Joey Lynn reports that, he's going to possibly play, I'm like, can they actually do that? Can they change the status of a player within that time frame? What is the time frame for a player to, report that they're going to be out or they're going to be in? So I guess the Clippers, changed the status, and now Kawhi's, upgraded to questionable and could debut Saturday versus the Hawks. Right? Let's read a little bit. It says the Los Angeles Clippers upgraded Leonard from out to questionable on their injury report Friday night, indicating that he may make his season debut Saturday when the team play host to the Atlanta Hawks. Leonard has been out with the Clippers, described as a right knee injury recovery. He has not played since April 26th when he appeared in Game 3 of the Clippers Western Conference first round playoff series against the Dallas Mavericks. Right? I'm going to let y'all read a quote that Kawhi Leonard had to say so far. He said, "This is just my journey," Leonard said this past summer, discussing his injuries. "I can't lay out the perfect script for me. Last year, I tried to play as much as possible, felt great, and at a certain period of time, I couldn't go. I tried the best I could, but it's just my journey. I motivate a lot of people, so I've got to keep doing what I'm doing." That is what Kawhi had to say in a nutshell. Right? Let me see some people in the comment section. Make sure y'all keep letting me know that y'all in the comment section liking the video. But basically, man, it's up in the air. It's a questionable call, as y'all are seeing right now, that we do not know specifically is going to be back on the court. Now, I reached out to Law Murray the other day, and I asked him, so is everything on point with Kawhi still being able to play? And Law didn't get back to me, and that's really unusual to me because he always gets back to me through text. So then I've been talking to Adam. I've been talking to some other people with the Clippers, man, and like it's pretty much up in the air. But what I will say is this is a situation where they're going by what Kawhi is usually, when they say questionable, it's meaning what Chris Haynes just said. It's about Kawhi wanting to play and the Clippers are trying to hold back, which is a problem we're going to run into because this smells a lot like the last 2 playoff years where the Clippers have announced something and it doesn't come to fruition. Meaning the guy's going to be back in the playoff series. He's going to be, questionable for Game 3 with right knee soreness or, a right knee sprain, and then it turns out he was never going to come back throughout the series or throughout the season. He tore his ACL. They try to make it and hype it up, and Chris Haynes was the one reporting it. He was saying like there's a chance that he can come back and he's ahead of schedule and this, that, and the other. That was being reported for that 21-22 season. I will never forget that. You know what I'm saying? So it smells a lot like that right now where they're trying to keep the fans on their toes. And I think personally what happened was, and I'm going to be real with you, I think personally they got backlash from the fan base because once Joey Lynn put out that report, because again, it was a report that was put out last night that he was going to be out. That's what Joey Lynn said. And Joey Lynn don't miss. Him, Law, Tomir, Farbar, those are the 4 Clipper beat writers. And I'm cool with all, well, really, I'm cool with Tomir and Law and Farbar. Joey's, he's kind of standoffish, but it is what it is. He knows what he does great work, right? He reports probably as much as anybody outside of Law. He reported Kawhi Leonard's out for tomorrow's game against Atlanta. So when he reported that, I'm like, okay, that's it. But then he turns around and says that the Clippers have officially changed Kawhi Leonard's status to questionable for tomorrow's game against the Atlanta Hawks. So I'm looking around like, how are you able to do that? I thought you had to, put your injury report in at a certain period of time. So I looked up the rules of what the actual timetable is to put an injury report in the NBA just to be curious on a, curious report. And, this is what they had to say. NBA injury report 2024-25 season. NBA teams must report information concerning players' injuries, illnesses, and rest for all NBA games by 5 p.m. local time on the day before a game. So I'm not so sure how they was able to change this. I don't know what happened, like, because according to the rules, they say 5 p.m. That report dropped well after 5 p.m. last night. I know, well, actually, the initial report where he was going to be out dropped at 5 p.m. So I'm not sure how they changed it. I'm not so sure how they changed the status of Kawhi Leonard not playing, because according to the rules, I don't see anywhere where it says you can change the status right after you done put out there that he's going to be out. I could see the status of somebody being questionable as if it's still up in the air, but when you rule somebody out, typically that's all she wrote. But they said he's out, and then they say that he's questionable. So that's a little weird to me, a little fishy. But the bottom line is, man, this is the roller coaster I've been talking to y'all about. Why I do not want to sit here and try to, marvel on, Kawhi is going to be this. I'm not saying nothing this year. Y'all haven't seen me marvel on Kawhi at all, because this is the notion that we dealt with for the last 4 years. And also, if the Clippers are choosing to do this out of, pressure from the fan base, I think it's the right call, because I know a person personally who's coming to the game tonight, one of my friends coming all the way from the Bay, coming out here. He bought his ticket, he bought his hotel, and he basically said to himself, okay, well, I want to see Kawhi play. That's his favorite player. And he, don't get a chance to see him play because the Clippers sat up here and said they're going to have a target date for him to play, and then, he automatically rules him out. Now, I don't know if y'all know, the Clipper games have not been really packed out. And it comes to, I think a lot of it has to do with how expensive actually, I won't even say the expensive the tickets are. I'll say expensive the parking and all the other fiascos that go around the Clippers. So, and Kawhi not playing. That's the bottom line. If Kawhi is playing, they're going to find ways to sell tickets. I think the game was pretty much close to being sold out tonight. So when you put Kawhi on the screen and you put, him on the headline, you're going to sell out tickets. So it's only two things are going to happen tonight. Either he's going to come out playing, and the report's going to be that he's going to be upgraded to, available, or they're going to say, okay, we're going to need another day or another, game. I'm not so sure what in the world would you need to sit him out for. He's already practiced with the G League team. He's already said that he's ready to go. I'm just thinking the Clippers are basically being paranoid once again about his status. Because according to Kawhi, he's ready to play. And it's been echoed through Kawhi's camp. So I think he's going to play tonight. But this is just the roller coaster that people have had to deal with over the last few years. All right, so what I'm about to do is drop this link. We're going to go on a little 2-minute break. And then we'll be back on in about 2 minutes. I'm going to drop this link for y'all, man. All right? Hold on one quick second.
We just got to be better at that. We didn't handle the pressure. We complained to the officials a few times instead of being strong with the ball. And usually the most aggressive team is going to be the ones that get the calls. And they was aggressive in that fourth quarter, and we just didn't attack it the right way.
Last one.
Hey, Coach, so you guys had Visca Zubac went 8 for 9 from the field today. So 15 and 12 he's averaging for the season. Are you seeing like a different mentality with him this season, or is it something that he's been having and just people are just starting to get noticing?
People are just starting to notice. I think every year I've been here, he's gotten better and better. Someone you can trust. And so, you're seeing teams are double teaming him down the post-ups and because he's so efficient down on the block. And so that's another option that we have, another weapon that we have that we can go to when teams try to speed us up or we're turning the basketball over. And we try to run it 4 or 5 times, we just couldn't get the ball to him. But we'll be better.
All right. So that was a clip of me with Ty Lue after the last game against home game against the Warriors? Yeah, the Warriors game. That was the last game against the Warriors. So you know what I'm saying? Basically, like I said, man, we doing good things over here, man. Continuously having the content going, the people coming on the show and everything like that, man. Definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Going through some of these comments. He said, "What's good, peeps? Kawhi night. Let's see. Hopefully, 2K. Salute my guy. He said he's not gonna play. we'll see what happens with that. Kiera says they see he coming back. I heard the media. Yeah, that's what it's kind of like two different sides of it right now, right? It's like one side is saying he's gonna be back on the court. The other side is saying he's questionable and this, that, yada, yada, yada. It's just a lot of stuff up in the air right now. We ain't gonna know until the night comes, which but I personally think that they're gonna play. But I think this is a little bit of the Clippers trying to sell as many tickets as possible and keep people on their heels, which is messed up in a way, but that's just what it is with business. The Clippers need to sell these games out because they ain't really been selling out. Like I've been at every home game, and they've been basically, not filling up the stands. They ain't really been filling up the stands how they should. Even though the Clippers have been a winning team, y'all can see in the NBA it's about the NBA product. One Mike says, salute BJ. What's good, bro? How you doing? What's good with you? How you doing, brother? So, yeah, drop the link for anybody want to come up in here, man. Also, there will be a video dropping here very shortly, very soon. I can't tell y'all what it is, but I'm going to tell y'all it's going to be a very telling video that I'll be actually dropping here very, very shortly, whether it be today or tomorrow. You guys just pretty much keep your ears and your eyes open. That's all I'm going to say. Keep your ears and your eyes open because, like I said, man, like, y'all never know when I might hit somebody with something. So that's why I'm going to tell y'all to basically keep your ears and eyes open about everything. So, but in a nutshell, man, y'all can I just dropped the link for y'all to come in. And, yeah, just keep hitting the like button, keep hitting the share, keep hitting that subscribe. She. You said the call return tonight, and BJ, who you got at the Super Bowl? I don't know, man. I don't know. That ain't my. I don't know about that, dog. Like I don't. This is the Clippers, man. I don't know about that. All right. What's good, brother? How you doing, man? Mojo, what's good, dog? Hold on, bro. I can't hear you. I don't know if you're muted. You might be muted.
What's good, bro?
What's happening, big dog? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. It's 2K, man. I just want to say, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. I've been seeing you looking like Stephen A. Smith up there with them suits. Proud of you, dog. But bro, I ain't even gonna lie. You know how they say 50% of the league ain't nobody watching no more, bro? I'm one of them people. I ain't gonna lie. And cause Kawhi is doing this is one of the reasons, bro. Cause bro, if he wanna play and the Clippers not letting him play, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. How long he been out?
The whole year. Since March 26th or April 26th. Since we played y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. See, that's why the league ain't nobody watching, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen Buddy with the nails, and this ain't no offense to nobody, but I seen he was about to win Rookie of the Year, bro. I said, nah, I might be outgrowing this shit, this NBA shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, man, if they not letting Kawhi play, bro, then I don't see what they doing as an organization. At least trade him or something if you're not gonna let him play.
Yeah, at least trade him or let him, go to a team that he's gonna actually touch the floor with, and that's not gonna be this paranoid. Cause I was just like, I ain't never seen a team that come out and say a guy ain't playing, and they want to sit up here and change his status within 2 hours. I've never seen that.
They don't know what they doing, bro. They don't know what they doing.
Yeah. And I think I know the guy who did it too. I ain't gonna disclose his name, but I think I know the guy who's doing this nonsense. But
you ain't gonna say his name?
Nah, I ain't gonna say his name, but I ain't gonna put him out like that. But it's sad, man. And like you said, the NBA probably going down. Adam Silver is like he running a bad product out here, man. David Stern would never put up with this.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then when people call the game soft and all that stuff, feel me? Sometimes it's not even the player's fault.
Right.
Not even the player's fault, bro. But man, I don't know who winning this year, bro. This year, I don't know who winning.
You ain't picking your Mavericks?
Bro, I ain't been watching basketball, bro. Ain't gonna lie, when they lost, bro, I think it took everything out of me. It took everything out of me when they lost in the finals, because I ain't been watching basketball at all. But yeah, bro, I seen James Harden was back. Watched a few of his highlights. He looking good out there. And low key, bro, if Kawhi come back at the right timing and y'all get things running, y'all can win a chip, bro. I don't know. It's up for grabs at this point. It's up for grabs at this point, bro.
It really is. It really is, man. And like I said, it's really no dominant team amongst the West. It's really no team that actually say, okay, that's going to be the team that wins the chip. There ain't no Warriors. There's no Lakers of the 2000s. There's no Miami Heat of early 2010s. There's none of that going on. So it's like you said, it's up for grabs. It's been a different champion every year since like 2018, since the Warriors.
Yeah. The Thunder, they got a good chance, but other than that, bro, it's probably gonna be Boston and See, I don't even know, bro.
But here's the thing, bro. I don't think Boston gonna make it this year. I think I don't think they're gonna make it to the finals. I think they're gonna get beat by somebody. I can't tell you who, but some tell me they're gonna get beat.
Don't tell me the Cavs.
The Cavs got a chance. They've been playing them well. They got a chance.
Yeah, they got a decent chance. It's just that I got to see them in the playoffs. That's the only thing. I just got to see how they play in the playoffs. But they doing good this year. But yeah, like I said, bro, maybe the Knicks. I don't know.
Knicks, I don't trust them. I don't trust them in the playoffs.
Oh, you don't trust Cat?
I don't trust Cat. They ain't done nothing, bro. Like I think the Knicks had a good run last year. They were doing what they were doing, but I mean, I think too many people put too much hype on the Knicks.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, man. But let me go to my man Mingle. I'm gonna go right back to you, Mojo. What's good, Mingle?
What's good,
What's happening? What you got, bro?
man? Yeah. I ain't saying nothing about the Knicks. They ain't gonna do nothing. But anyway, yeah, because I don't see the Knicks beating the Cavaliers nor the Boston Celtics. They can't beat neither one of them teams. Not in the 7-game series. Nah, I don't see it. But anyway, now this whole Kawhi thing. So do y'all think with not just Kawhi? I'm talking about all the players in the league. Period. Do y'all think that is the organization that's stopping these players from playing, or is it the players themselves?
It's the organization.
Okay. So you're saying it's the organization. So basically you're saying anytime that one of these players have any type of injury, sickness, whatever it is, you're saying that the organization and the team doctors is telling them that to sit this player this amount of time until they whatever heal or whatever the case may be.
Because it's a medical staff that they have to go and get checkpoints. It's through Ty Lue, it's through Lawrence Frank, it's through the medical staff. I'm not sure about everybody else, but I know that's how they deal with Kawhi. Like Kawhi wants to play.
But see, the reason why they deal with Kawhi like that is because he got an ongoing injury. So
Right.
of course they're gonna handle him like that. That's why I say I'm not talking about Kawhi. His situation is a little different. But I'm talking about some of these other guys that be missing games, like a Bradley Beal or some of them guys.
I mean, Zion probably.
Go ahead, 2K.
Yeah, like a Zion, right?
I was saying he probably do it himself. I don't know. He probably don't want to play for the Pelicans. I don't know. I don't think it's for everybody, but like you said, Kawhi definitely, because he might need it. So, but if you want to play though, you got to put him on the court though, man. You got to.
I mean, but sometimes you ever heard the saying you got to save a player from themselves?
Yeah.
So maybe Kawhi had one of those situations.
But this man been out for months now. How long he been out?
I mean, but you got to understand, like I said, he got an ongoing medical condition. His on it just he got a freak injury and then it healed and he coming back. No, he got an ongoing, which means it goes on and on. His knees ain't gonna get no better. He just gotta just deal with it, play, and that's it.
Oh no, that's bad.
That's what I mean by ongoing situation.
No, that's bad right there. I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, man. I think he gonna end up suiting up, but it's just like I said, this is all about the Clippers trying to fill up that arena and get that name out there. Because like I said, the game is pretty much sold out against the Hawks. Hawks ain't even the top rated team. And it's all about Kawhi playing. That's the reason why people buying their tickets.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, let me go to Skills, and I'm gonna go to Bruce. Y'all keep hitting that like button if y'all want to come in. Make sure y'all hit that link. What's good, Skills?
What to do, BJ? Salute to the Pull Up Podcast. Man, Kawhi playing tonight, man. Y'all don't even need to worry. He playing tonight. It's a little power struggle going on behind the scenes because, we all forgot, but, that lawsuit's still pending or whatever. So, they trying to be extra cautious. But Kawhi going to play mainly because he feel ready. Like, it probably was a little hesitancy at first before he started running these 5-on-5s, but he started running these 5-on-5. He feeling better, so he going to play. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting him to be out there tonight. I'm expecting T-Man to be out there tonight, and I'm expecting us to have a good game. I'm expecting to win by at least 15 or 20. I think we're going to start off a little slow because we got to get used to Kawhi being back in the lineup. But once our offense catch up with our defense and we start clicking on all cylinders, I expect it to be a short night.
That's a good take. That's a good take. Like I said, Atlanta coming off the back-to-back. I don't think they're gonna wait. They like you said, they're gonna come out strong, but I don't think they're gonna finish strong.
Yeah, Kawhi gonna be a little rusty. I think he always gonna play elite defense. T-Man gonna be a little iffy, but like I said, once our offense catch up with our defense, once we get to clicking, I think we're gonna steamroll them. But don't be surprised if we go down by 5 or 6 early or something like that. But it won't last long. Like I said, I know people forgot about the lawsuit, but the Clippers just trying to be extra cautious. But when their report came out, I'm sure they got calls from Uncle Dennis and a couple other people, and they had to go ahead and rectify that. Kawhi feels good. He wants to play. And like I said, it probably was a little hesitancy at first because he hadn't built up those 5-on-5s. You can feel good in the 3v3s and half court in the 4v4s and stuff like that, but you don't know how you really feel until you get on the full court 5v5s. He got enough of those in, so he's feeling healthy, he's feeling ready to go. And that's what it's going to be. When your superstar want to play, he going to play.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Well, let me bring somebody else up, man. I think we got to give this guy respect, man. This is the only dude that actually reported correctly when Kawhi was coming back, and I don't think he was kidding. I think he was being serious. Bruce, I'm gonna let you have the table, man, because you're the only one that said he ain't gonna be coming back till next year. The table is yours, Bruce. Go ahead, brother.
Thank you for the credit. Hello, BJ and everybody. I mean, I don't want that credit. I mean, Clippers fans gonna hate me. They already hate me, and they're gonna hate me more now. With Kawhi coming back, it's a new team. The steamrolling. I don't know about that. I have to see and wait and see how they're gonna play with Kawhi. Are they gonna force feed him the ball? So everybody's gonna understand their role now with Kawhi. So I mean, is people who were shooting, are they gonna hesitate now? Okay, Kawhi is there. Let me give him the ball first. So I don't know about steamrolling. I want the Clippers to win, but I don't know about steamrolling the Hawks. So I don't know. I mean, if Kawhi is Kawhi gonna play for Rio, or is it a smoke screen? So it's a wait and see for me. And we have to start demanding organizations, teams to be truthful. We always blame players not wanting to play. Sometimes teams have to say, we don't want our player to play, because players sometimes want to play, and us as fans, we don't know that, organization don't want players to play. So like Kawhi, I'm sure sometimes he wanted to play, and then Clippers didn't want him to play. And we don't know. We just think that Kawhi doesn't want to play. He's load managing. So there has to be a change. Teams have to say we don't want our player to play this game. So we fans, we don't, or the media don't jump on players thinking like they sitting out all the manage.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and this is the thing I blame Kawhi with, man. He needs to be direct and tell everybody what really it is, what it is, because this is no chin. He don't like to talk, man. He talks. He just don't like to talk to the media. He chooses not to talk. So you might have to come out and just be like, look, I'm ready to go. I'm going to play. This is what's going on with me. This is not my decision. And people are going to have to, accept what that is. Because y'all saw Jimmy Butler come out the other night, man, say, look, I'm not happy here. I can't probably get my joy. Like, he made it known. He put his name on it. You might have to do that.
So is Kawhi really gonna play tonight?
I think he's gonna play.
Okay.
But it shouldn't take all this for this to happen.
I mean, you see on somewhere she said he's not playing, and then before I go to sleep, I see he's playing. Sham saying he's playing. Ain saying he's playing. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So
BJ,
what's good, brother? I'm about
what
to
they
click
talking
you in
about,
with
BJ? What they talking about, Brody?
What's they talking about?
I see
Listen,
What's
playing.
up, bro? First off, Happy
BJ,
New Year, bro. Happy New
same to
Year.
you, my brother. Happy New Year to everybody on the panel today.
Salute, brother.
Happy
Good,
New Year,
man.
salute.
BJ, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm starting to agree with you. I hate the way James Harden played basketball, bro. I don't like it at all, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Kobe already done told you that James Harden's style of basketball will not win a championship. So,
I hate this shit, man. Like, it's like,
It took you this long?
huh?
Bruce. Chill out, Bruce.
Here's the thing. It low key, it kind of did. It should have never took me this long, but you got to remember, this is the first time I can actually sit down and watch him because when he was in Houston, we saw him, but we didn't see enough of him. Now, like I always tell people, like I remember I was big on Russ until he came to my team, and I was like, yeah, I don't want this dude. Get rid of him. I'm just not interested. So now I feel that way about Harden. Don't get me wrong. Does he have times where he looks good? Yes. But majority of the time, it's like I don't like it. I don't.
Well, what you got with the Kawhis and how we and everything else, man? What you got? I know you got a take on that.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm happy. Um, he should play tonight. I think he's gonna play. I'm gonna be honest with you, BJ. I think he was ready about a month or maybe 2 months ago. I think they were probably holding him out. You know what I'm saying? To see, check a few boxes. But yeah, I think he's ready to go. I think we should have a good season. Um, that game we lost to the Thunder, that game really pissed me off, but I get it. They were the better team. The Spurs game pissed me off too. That game really pissed me off. The, I really was hurt more by the Spurs game, but I get it. We had just came from a playing the night before, so I get it. But as far as the Kawhi situation go, like I said, yeah, I think he's ready to go. I remember I told you,
Yeah,
BJ, 50 something games. That's the most you could let him go for is like 50 something.
so let me ask y'all a quick question then.
What?
I know everybody excited about Kawhi Leonard coming back. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think with Kawhi coming back now, like right now, do y'all think he gonna be the same Kawhi he was previous? Or y'all think he's gonna be a different type of player and focus on like different stuff in his career?
Gonna be the same player.
Think he's gonna
I
be
mean,
the same after missing like 34, like this whole. Like, y'all think he missed like a month or 2 or 3?
he only missed 2 months.
Well, he
The
missed 2
season
months.
started when
So
October.
Kawhi haven't played basketball in 2 whole months. You think he's gonna come back and be the same player that he was before he left?
I think he's
Yes,
gonna be out of rhythm. He's gonna be out of
Yeah, I
rhythm. It's gonna
mean,
take him a
yeah,
yes, and
couple
I'm gonna tell
games.
you why.
It's gonna
it's gonna
take him
take
a
a
He's
couple
couple
the
games.
games. Yeah, not
he's the type
immediately.
of guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you for once think he wasn't in that gym, bro, he was in the gym. Like
It don't
he
matter.
was, he's a gym rat, bro.
That's still not the real game, though. Being in the gym and actually playing the real game is 2 different things.
Mm-hmm. Two different
Understand
things.
that?
No,
Listen,
I agree 100%. Like he gonna be the same on the defensive end though, but like offensively, it's gonna take a couple games before his offense start
oh,
clicking
I
like
mean,
that.
yeah. Okay. Now I understand. I'm thinking you asking me overall, like, is he? No, hell no. I mean, of course, he's gonna be rusty in 2 months.
Mm.
For sure, for sure.
Let me go. Let me go to
I don't
Robert real
know.
quick. My bad. Let me go to Robert real quick. I'm gonna let y'all get right back to it, man. What's good, Robert?
What's up, BJ? Happy New Year's to you, brother. Happy New Year's to everybody, man. Let's hope we start this new year good. Um, man, honestly, it's funny, hearing everybody say, "I think Kawhi should." It's just crazy because it's like, man, everybody doesn't really know if he really gonna come back and play tonight. Everybody's saying it, but it's just like everybody saying, "I think I should." It's crazy, man. But I really do hope Kawhi come play tonight. Start shaking some of that rust off. Like you guys were saying, man, it's gonna take him a couple games to get to where he need to be. But honestly, I just want to see how he gets up and down the court. Is he laboring? I just want to see all that. I want to see how he moving. Honestly, and we need him, man. It's time. We need him now. These last 2 games we lost, man, was atrocious. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna blame the OKC because they just the better team, But that Spurs game, man, was ridiculous. But yeah, it's time, man. We need Kawhi, man. We need him now, And like I said, man, I can't wait to see how he plays. And that's
Yo,
it for me, man.
BJ, he just dropped another commercial, bro.
Right. Yeah.
He
With
just
them
dropped the part
fishing.
He
two.
playing, dog. He playing, dog. Trust me when I tell
Yeah,
you,
he
he
just
playing
dropped the
tonight.
part two. He's playing tonight. He's playing tonight. At the end of
He
the
Yeah,
day,
playing,
bro,
bro.
listen,
Like
he's ready to
it ain't
I
go.
really
mistaken.
do.
I don't know which one y'all just said this, but you was absolutely right. Kawhi was ready to play about a week or 2 ago. But like I said, he just needed to stack them 5v5s, bro. But he ready to go, man. And as
Yeah.
far as the
It's
OKC
time,
loss,
man.
the only thing I regret about the OKC game, man, I wish we would have set Zubac. I wish we would have went on ahead and set Zubac out, set Harden out. We weren't gonna beat them boys even with a full
Mm.
roster if Kawhi wasn't there. So I wish we would have just let our guys get some rest.
Hey, but can I say this though, man? Those first 2 quarters yesterday, man, were the Clippers not playing like a great team?
Yes. And
Oh
that's
Now,
my
what
they
pissed
were,
god!
me
they were,
off.
they were, they
That's
were.
what pissed me off because it's like, but I knew OKC. I watched OKC last year, right? If you watch them, what they do is they follow the beat of this nigga, Gildress Alexander, bro. When he start off slow, it seems like they start off slow. Once he get going, and I said this shit to my TV, I'm screaming at the TV. I'm like, yo, listen. I'm like, don't let him get going. If he gets going, they're going to
That
go on
was,
a run. He went on a run. He went on
but
a
it was
run.
but it was beautiful watching the ball move from side to side. The difference from having James Harden in the
Of
game, and
course.
then what I'm saying. It was just like, damn, they moving this ball from left to right to right. I'm like, we need to do this more often when James Harden in that bitch.
That's
Norman
true, and
Powell
I'm
eat like
happy.
shit.
Yeah,
When
I'm
did
happy I got a chance to see it though because
y'all play OKC?
what you say?
When did y'all play OKC?
The other
We
night.
played OKC. We played them on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. But I'm glad we got a chance to see it though because I think Christopher Dunn does do well with the ball, but I see that when he does that much ball handling and controlling, it takes away from his defense a little bit. He's not as effective on the defensive end, and that's just because it takes a lot of energy to pound the basketball like that. So that's just something that I
Yeah.
noticed. Not a big deal, but it's something that I was paying attention to.
So you think in the 7-game series fully healthy with Kawhi? You think y'all could beat OKC?
Oh,
I
I think we
don't
got a
know,
good
man.
chance. We got a good chance.
I don't
I
know,
open one
bro.
up.
They deep though, bro. I mean, we can. If you ask me, do I think we can? Hell yeah, we can. But is it gonna be an uphill battle? Hell yeah, they deep.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Them niggas is man.
But they crazy deep, bro. You gotta think Alex Caruso wasn't even playing, and Chet is not even playing. Like, it's just crazy to think how many defensive stoppers they got on their team, bro. I'm still not understanding how they're able to be so deep. Like, did they get all them players through draft picks or some shit? Cause, bro, they ridiculously deep.
Nah, but most of them players were draft picks. Most of them players were drafted.
That's crazy.
Williams, Jay Will was drafted. That
But you
Wiggins dude. Most of them players were drafted. Most of them
I
players
mean,
were drafted.
Clippers gives those rush
but
picks.
you guys gotta also remember Norman Powell did not have a good game against OKC at all. So if you can
But
imagine if he even would have pulled the same amount of points that he been averaging, we probably could have had that game.
Who was guarding Norman Powell in that game?
Everybody. Don't see.
exactly. And see, that's the point, man. Like, it wasn't no coincidence that he didn't have a good game, bro. That's what happened when you got a team full of defensive stoppers. Like, and then you don't have, James Harden and Kawhi to take the pressure off of you. It was hard for Norman to get his shots off.
But I was seeing a lot of people saying, "Oh, Norman Powell needs James Harden. He needs James Harden." And, and maybe that might be true.
He
Maybe.
do. Of course,
I mean, they benefit each other. Yeah, they need each other. Yeah.
Of course, he needs
OKC is
James
a
Harden.
regular season team to me. So
You said the Clippers. Wait a minute, Bruce. You said the Clippers is a regular season team.
no, OKC
Oh,
is a
okay.
Yeah,
regular
okay.
Clippers is a
season.
regular
See,
season
oh, you
team.
saying they front running, huh, Bruce?
Yes,
You may be on to something, Bruce.
I disagree
I
with
don't
that.
see
I
I don't
disagree.
see that they have killer instinct yet. I think it's a regular season team. So they I don't know if they can beat if the Clippers are serious with Kawhi. The way you guys talk about Kawhi is like the Kawhi of old. If the Kawhi of old is there, I don't think this team can beat the Clippers.
I do, and I'm gonna tell you why I think they do. For the reason we were just talking about, all the defensive players that OKC have. They're not to mention. They're not to mention some of those same guys that can give you defense can also turn around and give you something on the offensive end as well.
Uh,
So what that would make them two-way players.
I think Lou
So
Dort is gettable. He bites on fix. Caruso, I mean, he's all right. He's okay, but I don't think it's the same Caruso. His offensive game is like mostly gone. So if he's on the court, the OKC is not going to score. So I don't think he's going to stay on the court for long.
they don't, they
So
don't they don't really need Caruso to do too much. They need to hit him. They needed to hit him a three or two, maybe four.
I
If
think the
he hit
Clippers
like
are
2 or
more
3
defensive
threes, he'll
team
be out
than
there. That's
OKC.
good. Cause
I
mine,
think I think Clippers are more defensive than OKC.
I disagree. I know. No.
All right,
Don't.
that's
No.
fine.
Because I think, I believe it or not, I believe OKC is the best defensive team in the league right now. I think
They do
that's
have the number one
the
defense.
number one defensive team in the league.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
if you look at the schedule they had, most of the team they beat are bad teams.
Okay, they still NBA teams. You can't help who you play.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you dominate a bad team, you stop them from scoring. Your defensive numbers are gonna be great.
I mean, you got to play who in front of you. I mean, they can go back and
So that's
reschedule.
why the best defensive team,
You got to play who in front of you.
if you play like five bad teams in a row, and then your defensive like rating is gonna be like great. Everybody's gonna say, "Oh my God, the best defensive team."
They just play the Knicks. The Knicks not a bad team.
I mean, they're okay. They play in the East.
Yeah, but they're not a bad team. The East is like, I mean, the
They're
Knicks
not bad.
in the
They're not a
left.
bad team in the East.
What do you mean? Oh, so just because they're in the East, they're in the East. That means they mediocre because they're in the East.
The quality of basketball in the West is way higher than
I
in the
disagree,
East.
and I disagree with that because the Celtics just
All right.
won the title. So I'm not understanding.
Celtics won the title against injured teams.
Oh
What does that mean? It's not the same. It's not the same season. It's a different season.
man, if we go back and count up all the teams, that was injured when some of these guys won championships, we'll be here all day. I hate when people say
No,
that. That is
they were
so
not that
bad to
every
say.
round. They were injured every round, I guess. Come on.
Yeah, it was a lot of players won
Like
championships, but a
who?
lot of guys was injured.
Like who?
Man, I ain't trying to go through all that. It'd be up to
Okay.
all day, like I said. So no, we can't just say that. They won, they won. It
They
is what it
play
is.
against Indiana. Halliburton got hurt. They play against Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell got hurt. Who they play against the first round?
They would have beat them teams anyway with those guys. They was already
Nah,
beating them
man, they
teams
were
with them guys
struggling.
that was when them guys were playing. Bro, they already had Cleveland down like 3-1 when Donovan Mitchell was playing. Or 2-1.
Come on, man.
They already
Two
had them
one.
down
Two
when
one
he was
is not the end
playing.
of a series. 2-1 is not against them.
And that was gonna beat Indiana
Indiana
anyway.
went to
Indiana ain't have a
Boston and
chance.
won.
Dude,
Indiana went to Boston and won. And then
Indiana
Halliburton
ain't
got
have a
hurt.
chance against Boston. Come on, bro. Let's be real.
Indiana went to Boston and won. And Halliburton got
Let's
hurt.
be real. Come on now, Bruce. Let's be real. Indiana
All
ain't
right.
have a chance against
All
Boston.
right.
With or without Tyrese Halliburton.
All right. Okay.
Come on, bro. Let's be real here now. Come on now. You really think Indiana would have beat Boston in the 7-game series? Like, honestly.
They had a good chance
Okay. All
if
right.
Halliburton was playing.
Okay. Okay. That's
Hey,
insane.
good.
I have a
I
question, guys.
don't
Do
know.
anybody know when T-Man is coming back? Like
Tonight,
He'll
Did
be
they
back
come back?
tonight.
I just read it.
tonight?
yeah.
Yeah, he back tonight.
Okay, because I was wondering, I was like, damn, like they said he hurt his finger or something. I'm like, well, how long would it take for your finger to heal?
He
Yeah, it's
back
been a
tonight.
month.
Do y'all think he gonna be able to turn the season around?
Not
Who?
instantly.
Not instantly.
Not
Hey,
instantly. Nah.
hey,
Okay, thank you, BJ.
BJ,
What up?
did you talk about the whole what's the name? The whole Jimmy Butler suspension thing?
No, I'm gonna touch on that today. I'm gonna make a video on that. What y'all
Okay.
think about that, man? Since we on the
Okay.
panel, what y'all think about that?
Man, I say salute to Jimmy Butler, man, for standing on business, man. Like I said, I'm not even a sit up here and act like I'm the biggest Jimmy Butler fan, but I always respect any man that say how he feel and say what he mean and mean what he say. He want to be traded. They came out and was like, "Oh, we not entertaining the trade," and he came back out immediately and was like, "I want to be traded. I don't want to be here." So salute, and that's what the league owners always try to do. They try to control these players, what they say, how they move, how they think, got to be politically correct. So I salute to him for standing on business.
I think Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler are not professionals. They act like children. They could sit down and uh, resolve this behind closed door. Pat Riley was
But
disrespectful. The star of your team, you don't embarrass the star of your team like this. Uh, if the star of the team say something, just say, "Hey, man." Just say behind the door, "Hey, man," behind the curtain. "Hey, man, you shouldn't say that. Man, you're not even playing. Why are you saying that?" Don't go into the press and embarrass your star player who has been playing hard with practically no help in the finals. You didn't give Miami Heat new players. It's scraps, and he dragged your team to the final. So you don't embarrass Butler like this. Butler acting like a child. You upset about your contract. Just talked about to Pat Riley about behind the scene. Don't just go like this, man. If I'm another team in the NBA, I don't want Jimmy Butler. He's toxic. If
that,
that's
that
the
that's
Hey Bruce,
crazy. That's
hey
crazy,
Bruce,
Bruce. That's
don't you
crazy.
think
okay.
if hey Bruce,
Uh,
don't you think if he's going to the media that he probably did have talks behind doors?
Man, you took the word right out of my mouth. When stuff spill over like this, man, conversation has already been had, and you have to understand.
so
Some people, words alone won't reach. That's just the
so
reality. Some people, words won't reach.
so when you have a fight with your boss and whatever, you go to the public. So when you have a
Um,
fight with somebody at your job, and you want a raise, they don't want to give you the raise. You just go out and post on Facebook. "Hey, man, my job don't want me to give me a raise. I worked 40 hours, or sometimes 70 hours a week, and they don't
Mm.
give me a raise." Or you just like, "Okay, when my contract is done, I'm out."
So my
Well,
thing
me,
is,
me per-
it's different for us.
so my
yeah,
thing is,
Oh, it's
y'all don't
different.
think
Okay.
y'all don't think Jimmy Butler has no accountability for the way he's been playing? his lackadaisical attitude and the way he's acting, towards his teammates, not towards his teammates, but the way he acting towards the front office. Y'all don't think he holds no accountability in this?
For sure. I think he has a part to play in it. You know what I mean? But like, both things can be true. Like, this is not a one-off situation with Pat Riley. Pat Riley got a history of not want to pay his star players and doing hardball negotiation. Like I told you at the beginning of my statement, I told you I'm not a big Jimmy Butler fan. I never have been. But in the way he playing right now is trash. I feel like it's one thing if you playing good and they're not giving you the contract you want, and then you've had these private conversations and they not, adhering to what you want, then yeah, you go ahead and call the media out and do whatever you need to do to be traded. I don't think he's playing well, but I just feel like they've already had these conversations. I feel like they've been having these conversations last year and the year before. You know what I mean? So when you have these conversations, Pat Riley stubborn, Jimmy stubborn, you're dealing with two alpha males. Sometimes, man, the only solution is a split. That's the only solution.
So why didn't he ask for a trade behind the scene?
He asked for a trade behind the scenes, though, Bruce.
How do you know?
How do I know that he asked for a trade? What do you think all
Yes.
these rumors was coming from that he wanted to be traded? And Pat Riley came and shut that notion down, was like, we're not looking to trade him at this moment. So the only way, if I go to you privately, from man to man, and be like, hey, man, I don't think it's working out here. I want to be traded. You tell me, okay, we'll try to look for a trade, but you really half-ass. You really don't look for no trade. The season start. I'm still on the team. And then now you come out and say that we're not entertaining any offers for Jimmy Butler. So what he supposed to do? He just supposed to bite his tongue and just sit there and just be a good old boy? That's what he's supposed to do?
So Pat Riley destroyed the way that he was. I mean, if he did the trade behind the scene, he would get more things, more players, more better players. But now he's gonna have to accept any players or any proposals.
I mean, you may be right about that. I just think that their personal relationship has soured. And like, when the relationship sour like that, somebody has to leave. And Pat Riley not gonna leave, so it's gonna have to be Jimmy. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, if you asking me, if I'm Pat Riley, I wouldn't pay Jimmy either. Like, if I'm just being real with you, I wouldn't pay Jimmy, but I would also trade Jimmy.
Yeah.
The guy said he loves Miami off the court, but he doesn't want.
Yeah, everybody
doesn't
love
like
Miami when they in Miami.
So, do you think that's professional?
To say you love the city,
I don't think the way Jimmy going about it is professional, but I mean, like Skills was saying, like if you're talking about it behind doors, and this, he probably feels like this is his only way of, getting it out there, going to the media, or his last resort.
So wait. On the flip side of what I just said, so you telling me you don't pay a player that done took your franchise to the finals 2 times? You ain't been to the finals since 2014. It's 2025 now. So you telling me you don't pay a player? I don't care if you Pat Riley or Phil Jackson in the front office. You telling me you don't pay a player that took your franchise to the finals twice? That means they've been the two final Eastern Conference Finals as well. So if he's doing all that for your franchise, you telling me you don't pay that player in or give him some help?
So Mingo, I have a question.
Get that nigga no help, bro.
I have a question.
He just paid Dwayne Wade.
So I have a question, Mingo. I have a question, Mingo. You are the GM. You have a 35-year-old player, and he's injury prone. Do you give him more a raise, or for what he's done, past accomplishments? Because that's what the Klay Thompson wanted, and Warriors did not give it to him. So,
but see, Klay Thompson's situation is different because Klay Thompson didn't take the Warriors to the finals twice.
Right, Jimmy gave you more production than Klay. He gave you way more production.
Wait. Klay Thompson helped the Warriors get to the finals.
Oh, but you talking about when it's time to pay him. You saying when it was time to pay him?
He helped. He didn't lead. Steph Curry.
How is it different?
Bruce.
Klay Thompson was the cornerstone.
No, the reason. No, this is why it's different.
A question back to you.
Go ahead.
Bruce, a question back to you. If Steph Curry was going through the same thing Jimmy Butler was going through, The same thing. Everything Jimmy Butler doing. The same thing. Everything he doing for the Miami Heat. Says that with Steph Curry. Would you
Okay.
pay him as the GM of the Warriors? Would you pay
If
him?
if if Steph Curry was missing all those games, like
Mhm.
last season, he missed a lot. Jimmy Butler missed a lot of games,
Mhm.
and Steph Curry was toxic, like Jimmy Butler is. I would
Mhm.
trade Steph Curry.
That's craziness. That is
All right.
absolutely craziness. Ain't no way,
So
bro.
how come every
Ain't no way,
stop
bro.
he ends badly with Jimmy Butler? Minnesota badly, Chicago badly, Sixers badly. How? So what's the common
Cause
denominator?
he been playing with a bunch of losers, bro.
Okay. So it's the other people, not Jimmy Butler. All right.
I mean, Jimmy Butler was on the 76ers. That wasn't a losing squad. You know what I mean? He just, it's some truth to what Bruce is saying. He may be toxic to a locker room, which is why I'm telling you I'm not going to pay him because I don't care about you almost getting me to a championship. You didn't get me to a championship. But that's why I'm saying both things can be true because Pat Riley got a
He
history
ain't
because he didn't pay Dwayne Wade, and Dwayne Wade got him a championship, multiple championships. So it's like both
Yeah.
both of them can be at fault in this situation. I just feel like Jimmy Butler is not worth a max contract at this stage in his career because I just don't see what he's done to warrant a max
Miami didn't
but
contract.
say
he
he
but
didn't
bro,
want
he
to pay
might be
Jimmy
looking at
Butler.
it.
He
He
just
might
don't want him to give him the
nah,
money he
but
wants.
listen, he might be looking at it like, bro, if y'all not gonna give me no help, shit, then y'all might as well just pay me more. Fuck it. Like pay me more. If you ain't gonna give me no help, then fuck it. Then pay me then. Cause I'm the
So
only
that
That
reason
could
makes
be
why.
true
But
too.
listen, but he probably looking at it like I'm the only reason why y'all getting the way y'all getting, but y'all can't expect me to carry this bullshit. Like it's impossible. So it's either you gonna pay me or I'm gone. You
You
feel
have
me? He
to.
know the nigga know his worth, bro. He know his
Yeah.
worth, but he know he not just going. It's
so
just gonna be
is
he not
Jimmy
gonna pull
Butler
a.
worth is Jimmy Butler worth the money he's asking for?
Yes, I
I'm
think
not.
he is.
I'm
I think
well
he is.
to the Heat. Yes, to the Heat. To what he been doing. Yeah. Fuck
To
yeah.
the Heat, but he hasn't been on the court this season. He barely played.
Okay, but when the playoffs come around, bro, he getting you there though, bro.
Was he
With
in
a
the playoff
bullshit ass
last year?
team. With a
Was he in the
bull,
playoff last year?
No, they was in
huh?
the play in and made it all the way to the finals last
Come
year.
But the
on,
question,
bro.
but the question is, like, where is he getting you though? Y'all say he getting you to the finals, but is he getting the job done?
Nah, but I get that question, bro. But you know damn well with that roster, that team wasn't good enough to win that motherfucker. That team was barely even good enough to even get there, but they still got there. Like, let's be
I
They
I,
real.
I agree.
overachieved.
I agree. I
Basically,
agree.
both saying they overachieved.
Yeah.
They did.
You
They
know
did.
Jimmy Butler. You know Jimmy Butler had talent in Minnesota, like old man is saying in the comments. He had talent in Philadelphia. So how come he didn't succeed?
Joel Embiid in Philadelphia. I don't want to hear nothing about that dude. You talking about Jimmy Butler? What have that dude did?
Exactly. Come
Man,
on,
come
bro.
on, bro. We ain't even
Real
doing
shit.
that.
Come
I
on.
don't even want to
And
talk
they in the
about
hey
that
bro, and
dude.
they in the same conference. They in the same damn conference. And Jimmy Butler got further with less than what Joel had, bro. Come on, bro.
Never
Let
made
me
it out
let
the
me ask
first
you.
round.
Let me ask y'all this: have Jimmy Butler got a max contract before? Like, would this be his second max contract if he was able to get it?
I think when he signed to the Heat, they gave him a
I think he
Max.
deserved the money. I think they should pay it, man. I'm being honest. I think they should just go ahead and
Pay
give
the
him.
man for what? He's injury prone. He's getting
Why
older.
not give
He's
him
in
his
the
money?
back end of
yeah,
his
But
career.
why not give
shit.
him his money?
He
Who's gonna get
deserve it,
for him? Who's
shit.
gonna get for him,
If
Bruce?
you ain't
Who's
go,
gonna get for him?
bro, if you're not gonna get him help, bro, you might as well give him the money. But if you don't want to pay him, then ship him off. That's basically that
Give
whole
him money.
situation,
Is
bro.
That's
That's
not a
literally the
charity, man.
situation.
It's business.
I think
That's
he
what I'm
should pay
telling
him.
you. I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you is business, bro. Like,
I think he
Well,
should
it's
pay
Yep.
him.
business. Miami doesn't want to give him the money.
I think they
okay,
should
That's
pay
it.
him.
then they can ship
Just
him
ship him
off.
off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I agree with you, bro. Like, if you're not gonna pay him the money, then ship him off. You know what I mean? Like, but you can't
Don't
have
go
it
through
both
all
ways.
this toxic shit,
You
bro.
can't not pay me and then want to hold me hostage. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Come on,
Don't
bro.
do
pick a
that.
struggle, dog.
Cause it ain't gonna help nobody doing that shit.
I think they
Y'all
I
gonna
should
don't
just
be
pay him.
mind. I
Just
don't
pay
mind Jimmy
him.
Butler wanting to
That's all I
trade. It's
feel.
the way he went about it in the press conference. That's not professional to me.
But
He's gonna
I
get
Yeah,
mean,
but
he's
you
not
know,
I
gonna
mean,
pay him.
sometimes you
we
gotta
can say it's
expose.
not
Sometimes you gotta
professional,
expose these niggas, man. Sometimes you gotta expose
and
them
that's
motherfuckers, man.
yeah, yeah.
and that's the truth, man. It's like, we can sit here and say that it wasn't professional, man, but sometimes it ain't no right way to do certain things, especially with somebody like playing games with you behind the scenes. We don't know what Pat Riley may be doing to this man behind the scenes or how he may be playing in his face. But the second the player take own hand and be like, I'm just gonna not condone the bullshit, then we want to call out the players. We never call out the organization, it's the players.
Right. And then
For me, I'm just
I
like,
call out
bro,
both.
bro, Pat Riley didn't he go on a press conference and said some shit about him too?
Yeah,
but Pat Riley always
So
got some
come
shit to
on,
say.
bro.
He always got some
yeah.
shit to say. You
Come
know what
on,
I
bro.
mean?
That's just who he is, man. Pat is like you said.
Yeah.
He's a alpha
Even if
male.
he was even if he was telling the truth, don't get me wrong, he was telling the truth, but shit, it still shouldn't have been really said. I don't feel like a lot of people probably still don't feel like that shouldn't have really been said. So it's like fuck it. If you're not gonna pay me, trade me. That's all it is, bro. Like
I think they should pay him.
niggas
I keep
gotta
saying they
stop
should pay him.
saying that nigga acting
Nah,
like a diva and all that. Like he not acting
no,
like
but
no diva, bro.
the Miami women got expensive, so he wants the money to
That don't got nothing to
See,
do.
see,
What?
see, there he go.
That's
There
just
he
talking
go.
like
There
that.
he
That's
go.
just,
There
that's
he
just,
go.
hey, that Miami lifestyle, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
yeah,
But what
he
I'm
talking
saying
about the
is,
Miami lifestyle and
but
shit.
all I'm saying is, I think they should pay the man. And the reason why, because they're gonna have to get that money to somebody anyway. That money
Right.
got to be spent anyway. So
So
why
you
not
think
just
you
pay
think they
him?
should pay and trade? You think they should pay him and
pay,
then trade?
pay the man for the past and forget the future,
The,
right?
Bruce, what I'm saying is, the movie got to. I mean, the money got to be spent anyway. It got
Yeah.
to be spent. It got to be given. It got to be given to somebody.
Spend the money on the future instead of the past.
What future?
Is it
Tyler
damn?
Hero.
Is
They ain't
damn
got
the
to buy
future or
him.
no?
Those guys
Bam, not the future, bro. Hell no.
spend the money on those guys. That's what you're talking about.
No, spend money on future players.
Spend money on Tyler Hero. No.
Okay. Niggas getting punked out by Alman Thompson. Tyler Hero, huh? Getting thrown on the ground by guys.
No, I
It's
agree. They
just
should just pay the man, bro. I don't see like where else is the money gonna go? Like you said.
That's what I'm saying.
that's
Where
it,
All
the
right.
man.
money gonna go?
It's a power play. They don't want to pay the
The
man.
Lakers
They
paid
don't want to
Kobe,
trade the
and
man,
the
and they
Lakers
don't want
paid
to give him
Kobe,
no
and
help.
what happened? Lakers paid Kobe, and what happened?
What you
What
mean?
do
What
you
happened when they
mean?
paid Kobe?
They couldn't win. They couldn't get to
Oh
him.
man, oh man, oh man. Cause Kobe did more than enough for
Get
that
out of
franchise. He
here,
deserved
bro.
every dollar,
Man, if Kobe
Uh,
couldn't carry that damn thing to a championship when he ain't had shit,
bro.
what the
Bro,
fuck
but
make you think
he
Jimmy
he ain't
going?
have nobody.
Come
I
on,
mean,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
Jimmy
I
Butler and
guess
Kobe cannot be
because you
compared.
couldn't pay anybody.
Feel me? It's just like you gotta give Jimmy some help, man. You gotta get that man some help, man. You missed out on
But
Dame Lillard. You just watched the Celtics. You seen that they were struggling trying to win the championship, and you seen what they did. They said, "Okay, we gotta get Drew Holiday," and they won a championship. The Heat never said, "Okay, let's get this guy and we gonna win a championship." It just
Yeah.
they never
that's
did that.
that's facts. That's facts, bro. That's facts. It's a
Literally,
power play.
bro. That's really how you
It's a
sum it
power
up,
play,
bro.
bro. That's why I'm not mad at what Jimmy did, bro. Because they trying to back him in the corner. They don't want to pay him. They don't want to trade him, and they don't want to give him no help. They just want him to sit there. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Come
Like
on,
they just
bro.
want him to sit there. And I get what Bruce said, like, because I wouldn't pay him either, but I would get off
Right.
of him. You know what I mean? I would move him,
Exactly.
or I would do something. They don't want to pay him. They don't want to trade him, and they don't want to give him no
Nah,
help.
I'm paying
So
him.
he's supposed to just sit there and be quiet, right?
Good shit. Cause
Hey,
if
but
you're
why
not
would
gonna do either, you're not gonna do either or. None
why
of you
would
ain't
you
gonna
pay
do
him though?
like you
Why,
feel
why
me?
would you pay him though?
That's pretty crazy. That's why he don't even want to motherfucking play.
Hey, I'm
That's
about
why
to
he doing one-legged three-point shotters.
let me
You
get
see him play.
let me get Zay's reaction to I didn't get Zay's reaction to Kawhi's situation. I'm gonna get Zay's reaction. Salute Zay, Happy New Year, bro.
What's up, BJ? Happy New Year, my guy.
What you got
Um,
with the Kawhi situation?
I mean, I ain't really been paying attention, but I mean, he back. You feel me? Let's see what he can do. Let's see if we can get to the fucking playoffs. Let's see if we can make a playoff run. I can't say too much this year, man. It's just it's been the same shit for the last 5 years, bro. I'm fed up, bro. I really done. I ain't really got too much to really say. If we win something, we win something. We don't win, we don't win. You feel me? I'm just at that point with
So
it.
you
It's just
really
like,
checked out.
yeah. It is what it is at this point, bro. It is what it is, bro. Like you feel me? I'm always gonna have love for this team, but it's just like This team got one better for themselves, bro. I can't really do too much, bro. I don't know. There ain't really too much to really say about the Clippers, bro. Just gotta see what they gonna do. Feel me? Sit back and relax and watch the show, bro.
I respect it. Let me go to my uncle real quick, man. I know he come in here. He want to give his 2 cents. I was waiting for Unc to come in, man. What's good, Happy New Year, Unc.
Oh shit, Tone, they come up in here. Oh man.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, all the nephews. What's happening, man?
What's good, Unc?
Am I breaking up? Did I break up at time?
A little bit,
Y'all can hear me, right?
We can now.
Yeah, you breaking out, Tone.
Yeah, you breaking up, Unc.
I don't know what's going on now. All of a sudden, it won't act up.
That's because you ready to start yelling. That's why.
Yeah, Tom finna go crazy.
Yeah, Mike already ready.
Yelling, I'm just shutting down. You outside haters and don't know a damn thing what's going on.
Oh shit.
I don't know why I keep blanking out, but it's very simple. First of all, this ain't got nothing to do with no trade. This ain't got nothing to do with no money. That's number one. Number two, Jimmy Butler extension is only a 1 year added on to what's already is. See, I keep telling you people. You people keep talking about what you don't know about the Miami Heat. It is not no major extension. It's just a 1 year added on to what he already had. And an extra $2 million. Well, actually $1 million, to be honest with you, because his contract this year, the last one is $52 million. He only asking for $53 million that the last year extension. But this is not about money. It's not about money. It's about the trade or none of that. It's simply about respect. It happened summer of this last year. Pat Riley disrespected Jimmy when he told Jimmy to shut up. Now, I blame Pat Riley for disrespecting Jimmy because what Jimmy said, he proved it. So he wasn't saying nothing wrong. When he said if he was playing, he would have beat Boston, and he damn sure would have beat Knicks, which he already did on one goddamn leg. So the disrespect came because he was injured and couldn't play last year in the playoff. Instead of Pat Riley just saying, Jimmy's Jimmy, man. Jimmy gonna say what he gonna say and move on. He disrespected the man and telling him, shut up and play. Well, that's disrespect. I blame Jimmy because you say you was a man about Jordan. So when Pat Riley said that, instead of letting it linger and eat your ass alive, you should have pulled Pat Riley in that office and told him that was disrespectful, coach. I'm just confidence on what would have happened if I was on the court and dealt with it that way. But no, he allowed it to linger, eat his ass up, and then while I was eating his ass up, at the same time throwing his teammates under the bus by barely playing. That was the effect of what the fuck he did. And now we at this point where it's just a point of no return. But all this could have been solved if Pat Riley would have just said, Jimmy's Jimmy, man. Jimmy gonna say what he gonna say. Jimmy is Jimmy. But no, he disrespect. And then on Jimmy's side, you allowed it to linger on and eat your ass alive to the point where you couldn't handle it no more. So you go out there, you bullshit, you go out there, you play like you hurt, you play like you're sick. Now you throwing your teammates under the bus. So this shit was both sides. This ain't got nothing to do with no damn money. Ain't got nothing to do with no trade or no extension. This was about the disrespect that he felt Pat Riley did, but he allowed it to go on.
So you don't think it had nothing to do with him getting no help?
Yeah, well, Jimmy ain't give a fuck about no help. Jimmy ain't never asked for no help. All this old fake ass clickbait bull crap, man.
For sure.
Jimmy was cool with what he had. Y'all keep listening to these shams and all these mother Jimmy 3 years now. All of a sudden, all this man. Jimmy was cool with what he had. Now, if they had got help or a couple of good pieces, then it would have been cool. Jimmy, it was what it was. They get a trade, they get a trade. They don't, they don't. But remember, they went to get a trade. Remember, Dame Dollar said, I want to come to Miami. Who stopped that? Not Pat Riley, not Jimmy, the fucking NBA, because they knew what it was going to be. The NBA stopped it. They made sure that Dame Dollar wasn't going to get to no damn Miami after what Jimmy did with the fucking 7-11 players. They made sure of that shit. And they damn sure made sure Drew Holiday wasn't going to get to no damn Miami.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nasty.
I told you guys got to stop this clickbait and number running shit. And you got to look at eye test and what's happening, bro. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo did what no other quote-unquote superstar done in the history of NBA. Take 9 goddamn role players, G League players, undrafted players, and 3 of them was goddamn literally 7-11 players. To 3 Eastern Conference Finals and 2 goddamn finals, win or lose. Yes, I said 7-11 player because Caleb Martin was literally at home.
For sure.
The boy Guy was literally at work, whatever job he was on, and they called him up due to the injuries that we had, all the bad injuries that took place. So we needed anybody.
So do you think it's at a point of no return right now? Like it ain't no fixing it?
Oh no, I think it's gone. I don't see. No. It would be shocked.
So it's over with.
It'd be shocked if Jimmy put that Miami Heat. Yeah. If Jimmy put that Miami Heat jersey back on, that would be shock of all shock. And I'm hoping that he do, but I'm in reality, bro. That shit ain't happening, bro.
I knew they had some type of real beef behind the scenes, but I thought it was over contract. But I knew the beef had to be something serious though for it to spill out into the media. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That shit wasn't about no damn money. Yeah, that shit wasn't about no money. That shit was about that disrespect, the stuff that Pat Riley did. But I blame Jimmy because he allowed it to linger. You know that shit ate you alive when Pat Riley, because that told me what that told Jimmy. Damn, I don't even have no backing from my front office or team. You know what I mean? And him disrespecting me like that publicly, telling me shut up when I fucking proved what I'm saying. Didn't Jimmy beat Boston?
Yeah.
Injured players and beat Boston. Didn't they beat the Knicks? Injured and injured players.
He did.
So what did he say wrong?
Sure. Beat the Sixers too,
so what
and
did
the
he say
Bucks.
wrong?
And the Bucks.
Exactly.
He beat all the good teams for real.
He beat everybody.
So
he beat him. Okay.
It was a thing where Pat Riley being old school, you on the court and didn't know how to handle Jimmy, and said what he said in front of the media, and that's where that shit spiraled out of control. And like I said, Jimmy fault, he let that shit go. You know that shit cut you deep the second you heard him say that. You knew it cut you.
So
you
again,
knew that fucked you up.
So again,
you should have went in that office. Go ahead.
So again, what did Jimmy do to get suspended 7 games?
Oh no, all this now. See, it's just like shit rolled downhill. Now they just creating shit to get him out. Jimmy ain't do a damn thing. Jimmy, this the same Jimmy that you goddamn drafted in 2019. See, so now it's just a whole lot of bullshit now. You suspending them on bullshit. They say what you call it? What you call something team? Damn, I forgot what you call it. He distracted the team, and all that because it's a detriment to the team. Well, and mainly because he was out there and Jimmy didn't play. You know, he just half-assed when he was out there on that court. He just didn't play. He just became a liability. He didn't do shit. So they feel like, you know, he didn't give his all or whatever. It was against company rules or whatever the bull. No matter what they try to say, it's all bullshit.
So
One.
what's the best trade scenario you would want back for him?
Oh, let me get
Ain't
Madsen
no trade
real quick.
scenario because ain't nothing out there.
Let me get Madsen real quick, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. Let me get Madsen real quick,
man. What up, BJ? Skills, Mingo.
What's up?
How you doing, man? I'm gonna come from a different angle, and again, you know what I'm saying, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and that's why we're on these platforms. You know, we're not gonna always agree. I have no issue with what the Heat are doing at all. As good as Jimmy Butler is, he's not Pat Riley. He don't hold no cachet in that organization. If they let LeBron James go, what do you think they're gonna do with Jimmy Butler? I mean, this narrative that Jimmy Butler beat these teams, that's false. Gordon Dragic led them in scoring up into the finals. Bam led them in rebounding. Now, was Jimmy the leader? Yeah. But was he clear-cut their best player? Absolutely not. To me, he wasn't, right? He was never their clear-cut best player, right? They weren't going to him in crunch time every single game. I saw Jordan Dragic hit big shots. I saw Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent hit big shots for Jason Tatum and Brown in the postseason. And so, again, you know, there's this narrative going around that Jimmy Butler carried the Miami Heat. Nah, Jimmy Butler got carried some games, a lot of games, right? Is he a big piece of the puzzle? Absolutely. I mean, listen, he's a very, very good player with a very stern and aggressive demeanor. I like that dog in him. But listen, Bruce said something that made sense to me because I was driving in listening to you guys. He's always been the common denominator, Minnesota, Philly, and now Miami. At what point do we say it's you, right? Listen, we know how Pat Riley operates. And this is why I respect the organization, because no player is bigger than the Miami Heat, right? They're going to keep the train on the tracks with or without him, period, right? I mean, listen, I don't know who Jimmy Butler think he is, right? And then somebody said he had a bunch of losers. No, Jimmy's a loser. Jimmy ain't never won shit. I mean, y'all act like Jimmy Butler is a 10-year veteran with a championship. No, he's not. He's a loser right with them. He never won shit. I don't praise getting to the finals and losing. You didn't win, so you're a loser along with Caleb, Bam, Gordon, Tyler. Like, you're on the same boat as those guys. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not saying that Jimmy's not a good player. He's above it. I mean, he's better than just a good player. He's a very, 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 very good player. But he's never been the clear-cut best player to me. You feel me? And everywhere he goes, he stirs the pot up. Now, I don't know what that's about. But at some point, when do we say it's you? Because we got to be consistent. I'm going to be consistent in my assessment here, right? It ain't like, listen, you're not playing, and then you tweet or say that if I'm playing, then I'm going to beat the Knicks in Boston. How do you know that? I mean, listen, we can't go off of last season. Okay, you beat him. Cool. Whooped you do. Kudos to you. I mean, you want to cook it.
He had to go off.
But
did it.
No, but Big Tone.
Anybody who say anything, they said based on what they just did. Of course, nobody going 100%.
I know, Big Tone. I appreciate his confidence. Trust me, I do. I mean, I like that in him. But some things are not meant to be said in public like that because, like, you can't play. You can't help the team. Just be quiet. And again, like, why are we surprised by Pat Riley's response? You think Pat Riley is intimidated by Jimmy Butler? What? Of course not. And so I think Pat came out and did the right thing. Too many times and not organizations cater to these so-called star players. And I was happy that Pat came out and says, shut your mouth. Like, what are you doing? If you can't help us on the court, then be quiet. Like, stop talking, right? Because you're doing us a disservice by doing that. And so, I mean, you can say y'all would have beat. He could say I would have beat blah blah blah, but we don't know. That's based off of the previous season. These teams that came back and gotten better. And so, listen, I mean, I'm not basing no assessment off what somebody did the year prior, right? Boston was a different team, and the Knicks were a different team. So I don't know what the outcome was going to be. All I'm saying is this. Obviously, at this point, I don't think there's no return. I think both sides are, at a stalemate. And Jimmy Butler is about to see and figure out who the Heat are and who Pat Riley is. Because, Jimmy, you're not going to win this battle. The Heat and Pat are going to win this battle, period, right? You're the player. You're not a superstar. Your game is declining. You've been not playing consistent basketball for years now. You've been in and out the lineup. How can the Heat get any type of consistency with fucking team chemistry when you're in and out the goddamn lineup, right? When you're on the court, you're playing like you're going half-ass on the court, and then you expect to flip a switch in the postseason and then just, make a deep postseason run. Listen, Pat is about to show Jimmy Butler who runs the organization, who's the biggest big dog in Miami. And listen, it ain't Jimmy Butler. It's Pat Riley. And so, again, I appreciate where the Heat are coming from. I know my take ain't popular. I know Big Tone don't like it because he's a Heat fan. But listen, man, we cannot let these players take over these teams and just say things in the media and do things. And here's my last point, because Big Tone says that, Jimmy didn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. We don't. Listen, for them to suspend him, there's a CBA, a collective bargaining agreement. You can't just suspend a player because he's going half-ass in the games. Something had to have happened behind the scenes to where the Heat had, cause to do this. And so, I mean, nobody's there personally. I don't know what that is.
They said in the letter.
Oh, they did?
What
Okay.
they said in the letter is because he had in the games and his that's what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So let me close with this last argument. Let me close with this last statement. It's time for the Heat to move on anyways, right? I mean, he's an aging, good player. I don't think he can no longer lead a team to a deep postseason run, let alone win a championship. And that's no knock on him. So the Heat are doing the right thing right now. Shop him, get the best package for him. Don't do what's best for him. Do what's best for your team. And the Heat have shown over the years that even when they have good teams, Pat's been able to rebuild and retool and put a good product out there. So listen, I mean, if Heat fans trust the system and they trust how they operate, then no player is bigger than that. They can still bring in players to succeed in this so-called, operation and Heat culture. And so nobody should be mad that Jimmy's going. Because I would rather get 2 or 3 players back and let Jimmy go to help the team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so that's my thing on that. Okay. So, but
all right,
I'm just happy
let me
that
respond to you.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, because first of all, are you talking about? Yes, that was 2020, and they had lottery people in 2020. I'm not talking about 2020. I'm talking about from 22 on what Jimmy did. Because again, no other goddamn so-called superstars that you call superstars ever did what Jimmy and Bam did with the roster that they had. So you can try to talk about what Jimmy didn't do and somebody did this. If Jimmy was off their court, they never would have got to the goddamn playoff. You understand what I'm saying? So KD, LeBron, none of these so-called quote-unquote superstars did what the fuck Jimmy and Bam did with what they had. That's what I was saying. So no, because Jimmy allowed everybody around him to get involved. That's why the Miami Heat was able to go as far as they go, because he got everybody involved. That's leadership. It ain't always about him scoring the most points. See, this is what I keep telling y'all. And the difference, you talking about Jimmy didn't lead the team in certain games because he didn't have the most points. No, but you know what Jimmy had? Leadership on the goddamn team to get them role players involved, to build their confidence, to get us to the Eastern Conference Finals and the finals. See, this is the difference between me and you guys with these numbers that you guys keep putting up. All numbers. This shit is not about numbers. This shit is about leadership. Now, you might not like Jimmy's attitude, and I never said that Jimmy was 100% right. I didn't say Pat Riley was 100% wrong, because we know that Pat Riley don't play the games that Jimmy is. But remember, this is the same Jimmy that you drafted, that you picked. And Jimmy didn't change absolutely nothing. So you shouldn't have been surprised when Jimmy said what he said. See, that's the bullshit with Pat Riley. Now, we ain't saying that it's wrong. We know he got moved to him and what he did. Jimmy don't always score. You know why we was able to get to 3 Eastern Conference Finals and 2 finals, win, lose, or draw? Because even losing, KD didn't get there, goddammit. No other superstars got there with the G leaders and role players that Jimmy had. Win, lose, or draw. You know why? Because Jimmy was a leadership on the floor, not about scoring all the time. He made sure that the team around him was well enough and had the confidence enough to take us to the next level. That's what this shit is about. It's not about fucking numbers, bruh. And y'all got to stop it with this stat shit. Because remember, KD, Booker, Bill, LeBron, all these motherfuckers got numbers, but getting their ass whipped every year. So stop it with the numbers. It's about who you make better on that court with you. And that's what Jimmy and Bam did from 22 on, because that's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about Dragic in 2020. I was talking about 22 on when they got 9 undrafted players, G League players, and 3 7-11 players, and took them to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then the next year, took them to the finals. Injured. Let me say that again. Injured. So this shit is not about how many points Jimmy scored, bro. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that Pat Riley is wrong. We know his iron fist and what he does. But at some point, too, you got to blame Pat Riley, too. Look what he did with Wade. Now, LeBron is a different thing. He literally tried to come in there and beat Pat Riley. We know that. But all Jimmy asked was, hey, man, all I said was, hey, if I'm on the court, I would have won. Really? That's the problem? Jimmy is the problem? Because he got confidence in himself? Really? So, no, I disagree strongly. And I damn sure disagree with your analogy of because he didn't score all the points all the time. One thing he did do was give Caleb Martin that confidence through the years to make him stand out against Boston and shut Boston ass down with Jimmy on one leg. Remember, even in that game, Jimmy was playing with a baseball-sized goddamn ankle. And what did he do? He created a situation around him with players around him to when he can't do it, they can do it. That's fucking leadership. So that's the problem I had with all you haters. Now, I ain't saying you hate them, Moss. I'm just saying the haters.
Oh, no, I mean, it's all good, man. I want to respond to
so that's what this shit was about. Making the players around you better.
You got to
So if I'm in trouble,
I'm not arguing that point.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I already said.
I done created throughout the year. Yeah, I created throughout the year to get them guys' confidence up where if something happened to me, they feel confident enough I can take over. And what happened? Caleb Martin took over in Game 7 and destroyed Boston ass with Jimmy out there on the court with a baseball goddamn ankle. That's what this shit is about, not numbers. And that's the problem with the NBA today. If you don't shoot 82,000 3-point shots, you ain't good. That's bullshit. And that's why this weak-ass league is the way it is now.
Yeah, I've already conceded. Yeah, it's all good, Tone. I've already conceded that the first thing I said in my statement was he's a leader, and so I'm not arguing that. There is value in that, but even as the leader, he does his team a disservice when he does the antics that he does. Maybe he has good intentions on some things that he wants to do or how he operates, but it comes across in a certain type of way. And I don't think Eric Spoelstra or Pat Riley is on board with that. I think they dealt with certain things because, again, like you said, they're making deep postseason runs, and they just dealt with certain things. So you can say he's a leader, which I guess he is, but then he kind of does a disservice when he does other things. Secondly, I'm not saying that Jimmy Butler has to score the points. I mean, that's just ludicrous. But this narrative that he carried the Heat and he had all these G League players and Jimmy. No. No, he did not. Bam was the best two-way player.
Okay. If Jimmy wasn't on that court when Miami went, if Jimmy wasn't on that court when Miami went to the finals or Eastern Conference Finals,
that's not the.
No, they wasn't.
Of course not.
And you know,
no.
And you know, goddamn
well.
Of
course not. Hold on, Big Tone. Of course not. Listen, if Jimmy don't play, they don't. If Jimmy doesn't, no. If Jimmy don't play, they don't win. But both things can be true though. Doesn't mean that he carried the team though. I mean, listen. I mean, if you take Jason Terry,
both games can't be true.
No. If you take Jason Terry off the Dallas Mavericks in 2011, do they win? No, they don't. Is he Dirk Nowitzki? No, he's not. And so, I mean, I'm not sure I agree with that analogy. Listen, Jimmy has value on the court. I'm not arguing that. But I don't agree with that he carried the team and it's all on him. No, it's not. Bam Adebayo was their best defensive player, and he was actually doing the most. And Tone, you keep Tone. I didn't cut you off, man. Come on.
No, I don't mean to cut you up, right? But I don't mean to cut you up, but bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Even Jason, let's take the Jason Terry narrative.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't win with Jason Terry on the field, if they wouldn't have never won with Jason Terry off the field, then that means Jason Terry is the best player at that time on that team.
What?
Right? Because if you can't win without that player on the team.
I'm saying, Bitcoin. There's a puzzle. Each player has a piece to the puzzle. I'm not saying that, listen, if Jason Terry don't play in the 2011 finals, I don't think they win. But it doesn't mean that Dirk didn't carry them. Of course, Dirk carried them. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, that analogy that if Jimmy doesn't play, they don't win. Well, duh. I mean, he has value to the team. I'm not saying he doesn't. All I'm saying is that I'm not on board that Jimmy was this great savior and everything went through him and he carried the team. No, he didn't. I mean, I thought Bam got unappreciated. Tyler was hurt since 2022. Tyler Hero was hurt a lot, but he still had value during the regular season.
But he never played.
Yeah, that's true.
Played in the playoff, actually.
But I do agree that Jimmy's leadership was a big deal for some of the young guys. You know, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, guys like that. I'm not arguing that. All I'm saying is this, man. I think Jimmy Butler thinks he's bigger than what he is, and I could be wrong, but the way he operates as an NBA player, I think he thinks he's a superstar. And in my eyes, he's never been, and he hasn't been a superstar. He's a very good player, and I think Pat Riley humbled his ass and gonna bring him back to reality and trade his ass up out of Miami. Because Jimmy Butler operates and walks around as if he's that guy. No, he's not. He's a very good player. And just because he took a team, so-called took a team, along with Bam and Tyler, you know, and Goran Dragic to two finals.
Tyler never.
Okay, Bam. Yeah,
just Bam.
That doesn't mean that he's a guy like that.
Well,
I think he overvalued.
2020,
Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah. All I'm saying is this. I think that Jimmy Butler, to a certain degree, is overhyped, overvalued. He's a very good player. But there's been this narrative that, you know, Jimmy is the superstar player and blah, blah, blah. To me, he's not. And he's about to find out that he's not. Because one thing you don't do is
That's
you don't mess with Pat Riley in the Heat. He's not bigger than that organization, and so it's all good, man. Listen, he gonna go now. He gonna go somewhere else, and let's see if his antics and the way he operates works there. If he's everything y'all say he is, then go take that team to a finals, and so we'll see.
no. Hold on. I don't
Yes,
give
sir.
a fuck what he do on other teams. Yeah.
Well, I know.
And let me get that straight. Yeah. So I don't give a damn if he lose 1,000 games on the team, if you win 1,000 games. He take that Miami Heat jersey off. I don't know who the fuck he is. I have no
Okay.
clue who Jimmy is. He take that Miami Heat jersey off. That's number one. But number two, I would agree with you 100 if Jimmy just started doing that in the middle of the season. The only reason I disagree with you is and his antics is because that's what he came into Miami with, the tactics and the antics. So it's nothing new. And I don't think Jimmy ever thought he knew goddamn well who Pat Riley was. Now, I can say, hold on, because I almost can say that he pretty much almost did humbled Pat Riley. Because Pat Riley let that motherfucker get away with a whole lot of shit that no other players could have got away
I
with
agree.
this for
I
some
agree with
reason
that. That's a good point.
in his
That's a
tenure.
good point.
Yeah. So it came up, but it just hit head when, I guess he just felt like, okay, now that's too brazen.
Yeah,
and whatever
I
reason,
agree.
what he said was too
Yeah.
brazen. So now they're
I
showing you,
agree.
bruh, stop it. And that's why I say I'm not 100% disagreeing with you. I'm not. But again, the only thing because he came in like that. So now you can't automatically say, oh, it's a shock that Jimmy did this or Jimmy. No, motherfucker, Jimmy came in like that. You brought him in knowing that's who
I
he
can agree with
was.
that. I can say I can agree with that, Big Tone,
Yeah.
because listen,
So
if a woman gives a man,
yeah.
if she looks past her red flags and she still dates him, then that's on her. So you know what? So what you just said, I can get on board with that.
Exactly.
That's a fair statement. That's fair.
Right. And that's it. And that's all I'm saying. The fact that you knew who he was when you got him, because he absolutely never changed. And that's it. And now, to me, almost like a blessing in disguise, because I've been begging Spo to play these goddamn young guys we got. So now you ain't got no choice. Jimmy gone. The roster, though, you only got actually 3 older veterans, which is Terry, Burke, and Kevin Love, and you took Kevin Love out of rotation. So now, he just there to school the young players, which is good. I love Kevin Love. I'm glad he's still there in the new somewhat leader, schooling the young guys. Now you got to play the young guys. And that's what I've been praying for that from day one. Now you ain't got no choice, sucker. You got to play young guys now, even though you don't want to. You ain't got nobody else. You got to play them. And that's what I love about it. That's exactly what I love about it. So yeah, like anything else, you move on. I tell them all the time, man, I'm not no goddamn Miami player. I'm Miami Heat. Bam, take that jersey off, mother, tomorrow. I have no clue who Bam is. And it go for every player on that team, same way I did with D-Wade. That's my number one player. When he took that jersey off, went to the Bulls or Cavs, I had no clue who he was, didn't give a damn, but he became my enemy. Period. Because I'm Miami Heat, not Miami players. That's it.
Let me get to Mike,
that's
y'all,
the
man. This
reason
is good
why
discussion.
all this shit went down, man.
Let me get to Mike real quick. What's good, Mike?
What's good, man? What's good? Hey, we on Jimmy Butler this morning, huh?
Well, we on the Clippers first. We on the Clippers with Kawhi coming back. But yeah, we got into Jimmy, so you can give both takes.
Oh yeah. My thing with Jimmy and Pat, man, that's two alpha men. That's two pit bulls in the backyard, and they gonna clash, man. They got that type of mindset. You know what I mean? It was meant to clash. As soon as I seen that trade happen to the Heat, I knew, like, oh man, I know how Jimmy is, and I know how Pat Riley is. You know what I mean? I knew it would come down to this someday, you know. So I mean, Jimmy, they just got that type of, you know, and it's exactly what OG said. When Pat Riley told Jimmy to shut up, I knew it was over after that. You know what I mean? When he told him shut up and ball or something like that, whatever he told him to do, I knew it was over. Like, you know, Jimmy ain't one of the type of players that's gonna really go for that. But yeah, I mean that's my take on that. I mean, I think Jimmy still is a hell of a player. You know, he's a good player. Matter of fact, man, you know, speaking from a Clipper point, man, I would like to see Jimmy on the Clippers. I would like to see us bust that move because I mean, when I look at Norman Powell by himself the other night against the Thunder, I don't mind moving Norman Powell for Jimmy Butler. I know who Jimmy is. You know, if Jimmy get in that situation where James Harden is hurt, Kawhi Leonard is hurt in the playoff, Jimmy could carry you a couple games until they get back. That's a fact. And you know, I mean, that's my case on that. Man, y'all don't want him, man, send him to the Clippers. We'll take him.
What you got on Kawhi?
Kawhi, I mean, you know, he's supposed to come back, so you know it's a party today, man. Hopefully he come back. You know, when Kawhi, I mean, that's what we've been missing. You know, we've been hanging in there, waiting on him to come back. Well, we got the 7th seed right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we in the 7th seed, you know. Let's go to work. That's all it's about. You know, Kawhi finna get back and go to work. He never, you know, it's gonna take him a couple games, might take him 4 or 5 games to get everything together. But after that, Kawhi going to work, man. Let's climb up these standings. Let's climb up these standings in the West. That's what it's time to do.
Right on, bro. Let me go to my guy, the realest, man. Happy New Year, the realest. What's good, brother? You got, man.
Man, Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's, fellas. Hey, man, I
Happy
don't
New
give a
Year.
fuck
You
about
know,
no
yeah, bro.
Jimmy. I don't give a fuck about no Jimmy. Big Tone, man. Send me that $40, man. Send me that $40, man. That's all I need,
Nigga,
Big Tone. Send me that.
Yeah,
Tell your ass Jimmy was out of there,
you know
man. Ghost Town tried to tell you, man. You just need to let it go. But see, I get it. You stuck in your
Hey,
ways,
bro,
man. That's
what the fuck
that
are
old
you?
shit.
Okay,
That's that
you
old
talking about
shit.
some
You stuck in
Jimmy?
your ways. But fuck Jimmy, we don't care. This not no Miami Heat channel.
Hold on,
This
bro.
not no Miami Heat channel, Big Tone. Just send me that
Hold on.
$40.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Okay,
send me that $40. There you go.
you trying to think
Send me the $40. That's all I want.
you trying to make these people think. Yeah, you trying to make these people think we bet on some Jimmy. Motherfucker, we bet on this goddamn Kawhi, motherfucker. You trying to make these people think we bet on some Jimmy. So you coming in here trying to deflect that Jimmy
Nah,
shit.
man. You just come over
Man,
here.
sit
You was
your ass
crying
down.
about Jimmy. You was crying about Jimmy. We heard that
First of
shit
all,
yesterday.
First of all, you clown. First of all, clown. They was talking about Jimmy. Yeah, you talking about me. Yeah, they was talking about Jimmy even before I was on here. Clown.
Right.
And thank you for the $20 lunch donation, boy.
Oh yeah, damn! You gonna do me like that? Go ahead, keep it. Go ahead, keep it, man.
I am gonna
You
do
want me to
yours.
pay you
You
back?
coming here with
You want me
that
to pay you?
foolishness,
All right. You hear that shit, BJ?
try to make these
You hear
people
that shit, BJ?
try to make these people think we betting on some damn Jimmy or
That's
something.
wild, shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep it, man. It's yours. Go ahead and keep it. It's yours. Go ahead, keep it. Keep it, man. That's wild. Man.
I know I'm gonna keep it because Kawhi ain't gonna. I know I'm gonna keep it because Kawhi ain't gonna step on that damn court tonight, motherfucker. That's why I'm gonna keep it. He
Even
trying
if he
to
do,
make
man, you
y'all
go ahead
think
and
we
keep it,
bet
though. You
some
go ahead and
damn
keep it.
Jimmy shit.
You
Man,
go ahead and keep it. Merry Christmas, baby. Go ahead and keep it, man.
That was good though. Yeah, that was good though, the realist. That deflection trying to make people think we bet on something. That was a good one, bro. That was a good one, nephew. Oh, God have mercy. That was really a good one, bro. I like that one. I might have to use that one.
That's wild, man. My man that took my money, man. I said he ain't paying me back. Shit, damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Kawhi took your money.
I take it on the chin, man.
Kawhi
I
took your
take
money.
it
Not
on the
stepping
chin.
on. Hey, not stepping on that court tonight. Now, if Kawhi step on that court tonight, you get $40.
All right.
I mean, it's simple as that. He
No,
step
just
on
send me
that
20.
court,
Just
he
send me
gets
20
$40.
back.
I don't know what
Just
else
send
to
me
tell
I
you.
20.
thought he was supposed to play tonight. He not playing?
Man, Kawhi ain't step on that damn court tonight. I'm gonna hit the motherfucking power ball before Kawhi step on that damn court. Hell, y'all.
Sham said he was
Y'all
playing,
know
man.
Kawhi ain't step on that court tonight, man.
Damn. All right.
I don't see it.
I know
He
one
could
thing,
shot
though.
me.
I know
Hey,
one
he
thing.
could
No,
shot me.
Kawhi
Ain't
suiting
Jimmy
up
out of
tonight.
there.
Ain't nothing
Hey,
100%.
Jimmy out of there, Big Tom. Jimmy out of there,
Oh, I
man.
don't give
Yes, you
okay.
do.
I
I hear
ain't
it in
never
your
say it
voice,
wasn't.
man.
Pat
I hear it in your
Riley
voice,
said,
man. You hurt.
first of
You
all,
hurt.
Pat Riley said he wasn't out there. I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt. Just like I was hurt when D Wade left. Just like I was hurt when Shaq left. Just like I was hurt when LeBron left. Yeah, I'm hurt. Jimmy left. I'm hurt. I don't know what to do myself. I sure am.
I'm gonna send y'all Norman Powell and PJ Tucker, man.
Well, you got to talk to Pat Riley now. I ain't in the front office. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I think everybody's
no
scared to
clue
get
what they're
Jimmy
gonna
though.
do,
I ain't
but
gonna lie. And the
it's so.
Clippers is desperate enough to they still need him. I think everybody else scared.
Oh no, they is scared. Let me tell you something, man. They is scared Jimmy staying with mine. Real
Here
talk.
we go.
But here's
Here we go.
the thing, and I feel that it might be so bad that they probably take 2 bags of chips and a Coke to get rid of Jimmy. That's how I feel that how bad it is. But of course, the money got to match up. Now they ain't gonna lose no money. They might not care about the players that they get, but they definitely care about that money. So the
Man,
money
hey,
got to match up.
before I jump off, y'all, man. Hey, me and Big Tone got a bet. When we play y'all, Big Tone, January 13th, right? We got a $100 bet. So
The 13th, yeah,
13, right? So I'm gonna take his money and everybody need to drop their cash out because I'm passing out Big Tone money that night on his channel. You know,
You
we're
funny.
taking over his channel. We're taking over his channel because he's been talking shit.
He
Big
sure
shit.
is.
BJ, he been talking big shit, man. Big shit. I'm taking
And
your
let me
money.
tell
I'm
y'all,
passing out
when
Big
I
Tone.
win,
Like I told you,
don't
I'm gonna
drop your
take your
cash.
money fast.
Hey, let me tell y'all about when I win. Don't drop your cash app, because I'm keeping all that motherfucker. Ain't dropping shit.
Right, Big
No, fuck. No,
So I just want y'all to know that when I win, I ain't dropping shit. Don't even drop your cash app.
Hey,
I
look
ain't
at
sending you
Zay
shit.
on it. Look at Zay. Hey, Zay on it, man. Hey, pull up on that. Pull up, man. We're gonna pull up on Big Tone, man. We're gonna flood that shit. Hey, Big Tone, you know Jimmy not gonna play, man. Y'all gonna be down Jimmy that night.
Man, shit. Jimmy ain't been playing damn near all year. That's what y'all fail to realize. Do y'all understand Jimmy ain't been playing all year, damn near?
I do you this. I
Matter
do
of
you
fact,
this. Man. We can call the bet off.
the
You
other
pay
night when we
$50 today.
played was the
Hey,
first
Big
game.
Tone, we call the bet off. You pay $50 today.
You out your
I give you a discount.
man, you out your damn mind. You must, you smoke. I'm telling you, put down the drugs, man. Drugs is a hell.
Try it.
Put down the drugs, bro.
All right, man.
Put down the drugs, cuz. Real talk, man. Put down them damn drugs that you smoking, bro. Yeah, look at you. Look at who is that called? Yeah, I know that them left hand cigarettes ain't.
Nah, I'm smoking.
But yeah, we gonna see what happens, man. But like I said, Jimmy been out pretty much all year. He just came back Wednesday when we played. No, Thursday. He just came back Thursday when we played. That was the first game he would play. Yeah. So, yeah, man, them young. I want our young guys, man. I've been shouting for sport to play our young guys since the beginning, man. And like I said, now he got to play him. He got to play him. He ain't got no choice but to play our young guys. So we're gonna see
And let me ask you
what
this,
Bam
OG.
and Tom
Who
gonna do since they're the new leader.
Who y'all got
Good.
to fill that role though? If Jimmy was to leave,
Well, I mean, to fill Jimmy role right now, we ain't got no, but we just got what we got. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
We ain't got when you talking about Jimmy Butler Calvin, we ain't got no, but then we might got a diamond in the rough in there. We don't know yet because a lot of young guys haven't been played. So I mean, I don't know yet, but right now, nobody. I can say that. I mean, Tyler really been leading. Tyler averages 26 points a game. So
Yeah,
Tyler
Tyler
really
been
been
balling. He
leading,
been in his
scoring, and
bag.
leading the team. You know,
He getting his
just get
assists
help
up now
around him.
too. He
Yeah,
can
and
score and
now,
pass now.
yeah, and now the young boy Khalil, he just scored 26 on Pacers. Our 7-footer, he was
That's the
forced to
rookie,
put him
right?
in there, and now shit, yeah, Khalil Wow, yeah, he dropped 27. They couldn't stop him, man. They couldn't
No, I
stop that
thought he
boy,
was
man.
nice.
I'm like, oh my God, don't.
Yeah, I know he was
Man,
gonna be
I'm
nice.
like, boy, we got a diamond in the rough here. But
Y'all
see,
gonna put Jim? What y'all gonna put Bam
he'll
at
play
power
like
forward?
that. Hell no, he gonna keep Bam in center. Hell yeah. And Spo, man, please. Spo is Spo, bro. Spo is Spo. I'm still dealing with his foolishness, man. Spo is Spo. And Bam finally spoke up, been speaking up and saying he don't want to play center no more. He want to play, and we got a center. But Spo still doing Spo. So this is what I'm dealing with, man. This is what we dealing with, bro.
You know, Spo
All I
taking them
need him to
orders
do
from
is
up
just
top,
play our
man.
young guys, man. And we if he was taking orders from up top, God damn it, he would do a better job. This ain't
You know,
coming from up top.
Pat
This
got his
comes from
hand
his
all in
stubborn
that
ass.
team, man.
No, Pat. One thing Pat do, he lets Spo be Spo, and sometimes that's the problem to me. Sometimes that's the problem to me. You see that he but that's just sometimes that's the problem to me. But we're gonna see, man. Look, I feel good about my bench. I feel good about our young players. I ain't got no problem. Jimmy Stale go, bro. I don't have no problem at all. I feel good about our team. It's just a matter of Spo playing playing our guy. That's it. That's it. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with Cleveland. Damn sure not impressed with Boston. Damn sure not impressed with no Knicks. I'm just not. And Milwaukee, see, we've been telling you about Milwaukee. Overrated as Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, ticket going around here like he the best thing since water. They're getting their ass whipped. Yeah. So, no, I just need us to be consistent. We get our chemistry and stay consistent, we good in the East. That's all we need to be. Consistent and chemistry. That's me. That's my opinion. So we're gonna see, gentlemen. But yeah, I just responded, man, to come on and respond nephew.
Man, appreciate you, Tom. Appreciate you all for coming in.
Everybody was talking about Jimmy. So era, baby. It's always time for a new era. Mm-hmm. All right, fellas, I'm ready to set up, do my live in 20 minutes. All right, nephew.
Yo.
Hey, yo. Hello to all, man. Appreciate you coming in. So what y'all think gonna happen tonight? Yo,
Still up?
What y'all think gonna happen tonight?
Oh man, tonight, man. I mean, if Kawhi come back, you know that's a lot of energy we get back, man. I think that's a dub. I mean, we play the Hawks. Is my boy Harden back?
Yeah, Harden back. He back.
Okay. I mean, well, this should be a dub.
Mike, you shut out, Mike.
Last night say he was playing. So what's the doubt? Like about he playing? Like did they take it back? What happened?
No, it's the organization. They're the ones holding back. Kawhi wants to
Oh,
play.
oh man. Now we in this right here. We in limbo right here, huh? If he want to play, you gotta let the man play.
Exactly.
Cause at least now you get to see. I mean, because I'm not gonna lie. When I seen Kawhi in that Olympic practice, he kind of looked like something was wrong with him. You know, I was like, this is not the Kawhi. I know how Kawhi run up and down the floor. He always looked hurt, but you know that. And when he was in the Olympics practice, he looked really hurt.
hmm
He looked damaged. But I mean, other than that, man, I like to see us bring in Jimmy, man. What you think about Jimmy for Powell?
I'm not doing that move. I don't think that's not even necessary. If anything, I'm trading Harden away. I think Powell and Kawhi fit. Powell been our best player all year.
Pretty sure that was a bad game he had, right? But man, I like to see my boy. I don't know, man, and I think Powell the only player that get it done.
Yo, you Mass and Mingle still here? I guess y'all ain't here, man. But anybody else want to come in? I'm just dropping the link for y'all, man. If y'all want to come in here. But I wouldn't trade Powell for Jimmy because I think Powell's is a perfect fit for the team. He's been our best player. There's no reason to move him. And y'all got time to come in, man? I'm gonna drop the link one more time. He said, "Dang, everyone bounced." Yep. About that time, man. I'm about to get ready to shut it down, but it's been a good live, man. It's been about a couple hours in, man. Like I said, anybody want to come in here, man? I'm gonna let it run for a couple more minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all come in, man. Let it run for a couple minutes, bro. But now, Powell's cool with me. I like Powell. No issue with Powell. He says going down, Clip City, Chip City. Yeah, man. Hopefully, Wise on the court. He's playing. Love to see it. If y'all know, I'm actually in the car. Just stepped out the house, man. So that's why I'm on my phone. Just took from my laptop. But what y'all think in the comment section? What's gonna happen, man? What y'all think gonna happen in the comment section? I need to hear it. Give me y'all thoughts. Let me hear y'all thoughts. So. Well, I guess that's a wrap for y'all today, man. I appreciate everybody coming in, man. Appreciate everybody, joining the show, joining the live. It's been fun. It's been great. But we're going to go ahead and, close it out here. But until next time, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Peace. Out of here like swimwear.